This is your fucking moment. You only get one moment in life.
My throat's sore, had a sore throat for a month and a half, and this is not an acoustic environment that's suitable to request this from me.
I don't give a fuck.
Your language is offensive. Fuck you. It's called mind fucking. You ever been mind fucked before?
Hiding your valuables in your anus.
Oh my God! Why does this keep happening to me?
Broadcasting live from the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio in downtown Cleveland.
This is the funnest night ever.
And the nipples. I'll take 2.
On MorningShowCentral.com.
Don't interrupt me again.
Okay.
You think you got issues?
Please, enlighten me.
Wait till you get a load of these clowns.
Who the fuck are you?
Come here to get your weekly fix of Sick and Twisted.
Yeah, it's got its tongue up my ass.
No.
It's Uncensored Net Noise.
Come on in. Oh, and bring your whore. We'll all do some bluff.
What the fuck's going on?
On MorningShowCentral.com.
Yeah, that was probably the first sign of the apocalypse.
Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, let's say you're driving through town, Tanya, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and some dude pulls up beside you, and he's got his wankus out, all right? And he's just over there jacking away, you know, and then he looks over at you and
gives you a wink.
He gives you a wink and starts smiling. I mean, what kind of reaction are you going to give him?
I don't want to sound foul, but I'm probably going to watch for a second. And then I'm going to say, oh, how dare you, you pig. And I'm going to drive off.
At least she's honest.
What if the unit was really huge and you just couldn't stop staring?
Then I'll sit there and I'll watch for a minute.
Throw a minute.
And then I'll say,
throw him some change.
You
Bounce a quarter off it.
Ding. Then I'll probably call him a big pig, and then I'll drive away.
Awesome.
Everything is closing in.
Somebody enjoyed that.
All this emptiness
What's up there, Joe Dirt?
surrounds me.
Hello.
All right, I'm done playing.
I feel I just know. Oh, it's changing. Now I feel like I just can't breathe. It doesn't matter where I go, 'cause I just can't sleep without you here. I just wanna let you know that you make me weak, and now I'm here. I'm surrounded.
All right, people. Welcome to another edition of Uncensored Net Noise. We were off last week.
Memories.
Out of my control, though. I had a little problem with my vehicle.
Little problem with the herpes.
Yeah, that too. I was, I took a page out of Beavis and Butthead. You see the new one?
Oh, I haven't got it yet. I caught like a second of it, but I haven't been able to sit down and watch it all yet.
It's awesome, dude. They got herpes. They were thinking they were going to turn into werewolves or whatever, but it was awesome though. But anyways, I digress. The reason why we weren't here last week is because I had so many problems with my vehicle. I was at home in front of my computer on a Friday at about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, sitting in front of the computer getting ready for the show, you know, pulling some clips and getting all this together. I'm like, yeah, we're going to have a good show tonight, blah, blah, blah. And then I heard this boom out in front of my house. I'm like, maybe some crackhead out there messing around or something like that, you know, or they're loading something in the back of a van or a car or something like that. So I happened to get up and go outside and look. But before I did, my neighbors are yelling, Chris, come outside. And I'm like, okay, this is not going to be good. So I went out there. I looked out the window. I went back to my chair, sat down, put my head on the desk, and I said, not again. Took me about 3 minutes to go back down, to get my composure, go downstairs, find out what this guy did. Come to find out, the whole front end of my vehicle is smashed.
Oh.
Yeah. Whole driver's side is all smashed in. I get a call from his insurance company, which I'll keep it nameless. Just think of the chick on TV with red hair. That's all I'm going to say. And they tell me that my van is totaled. So they want to give me so much money for my van because it costs more than what the van is worth to fix. Exactly. Yeah. So I went ahead and I said, well, okay, how much you going to give me? Guy goes, $2,600. I go, are you serious, dude? I am not. That's unacceptable. So we went back and forth, tit for tat, and I finally called my insurance company, and I was going to get them involved in everything, and I said, screw it. So then I called a supervisor over there with the red hair lady company and told them that that's unacceptable. So now I'm getting a little bit of huger chunk of money for the vehicle now, which I can go out and buy another used vehicle. Now, that was just part one of my story.
Uh-oh.
I went.
Part one.
Yeah, so this is part two. I went, and I was starting to look around for a new vehicle. So I went to a couple car lots. I can't believe the cars I drove. They're junk. Every last one of every car that I got into was junk. I got into a 2000 Chevy Astro van. The guy wanted $6,500 for this 2000 Chevy Astro van. And I'm like, are you serious, man? I am not paying that much money for this van. And it's got like over 120,000 or 130,000 miles on the vehicle. And I'm like, yeah, this thing's really gonna last me a long time. So I got into that thing. I got to the corner when I took it for a test drive, and the thing just stalled. It just died right there. And I'm like, okay, this is great. So it took me a couple minutes to get the thing started again. I turn it around, hightail it back to the lot, and I tell the guy, I'm like, look, this thing sucks, man. You got anything else? So then he gives me this 2003 Chevy or 2003 Dodge Caravan. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Let's drive this thing. Dude, you couldn't hear yourself in it. It was so loud inside. I thought, I was going to have a migraine headache by the time I got out of this thing. It was so loud. It sounded so bad. Then I said, all right, I'm done with this car lot. I left. I went down the street a little bit, and there's another car lot. I get there, and there's this 1999 Ford Windstar. And I'm like, hey, it looks good on the outside. Take it for a ride. It sounded like a pterodactyl coming from the sky ready to eat me. Right, exactly. You hit the gas, and it sounded like some bird was going to come down through the sunroof and eat you. And I'm like, this ain't going to happen. So I drove it back to the lot, and I said, screw it. I'm done. I'm done looking for cars. I'm not looking for anything else no more. I'm depressed now. So I go home, and I'm moping around the house, and I'm like, Friday's coming, whatever. So I said, the show's coming. So I got something to rant about, for the show. I didn't want to rant about my car being destroyed, but evidently shit happens, and there it is. So that was my eventful 2 weeks so far, and I'm driving around. This is the cool thing. This is the best part of the whole thing. I'm driving around in a 2011 Ford Escape. Now, let me tell you something. These Ford Escapes are awesome because they got everything in them, all right? They got Sirius satellite radio with them. They have internet radio capabilities installed in. I was listening to the station from the car, dude. Yeah. It was awesome.
You could do a live remote from your car.
I wish I could. I would. It has leather seats. The seats are heated. It's got a sunroof. It's got everything, and it's fully loaded. My phone, when it rings, it answers right in the car. It's awesome, dude. I don't have to do anything. All I got to do is say, hello? And the phone answers.
Those things came about like 10 years ago.
But,
it's got a sunroof.
But the thing is, I'm driving around in a 2003 Chevy Astro van, dude. I know.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know, but I'm not custom.
The advancements in technology nowadays are just crazy.
It's got power locks.
My car's got power locks, dude. But these are better, dude.
It's got a door that opens from the inside.
Yeah,
which
pretty much everything comes with a satellite or Sirius radio now, or XM. Like my parents got a car a couple of years ago, and it's all in that it comes as like part of the deal, with
Right.
the subscription and stuff.
I mean, it's got navigation in it, whole 9 yards, man. I'm like, yes, no more.
Well, that's what they were saying. Probably in like 5 or 6 years, those little standalone GPSs won't exist anymore because they'll all be in the cars.
Well, that's what I got in my van. Well, my van that I had, but I had one of those plug-in lighter type deals. But I'm like, this thing's on the freaking radio. It's amazing, dude.
Right.
Turn by turn directions. It tells you everything. The lady's talking to you and through the car speakers and shit, and the volume to the radio is really low while it's doing it. You know, it's like, I want this car, you know? And then I go online. I'm like, I'm just curious what this thing cost, you know? I had sticker shock. $31,000, dude, for this car. $31,000. I'm like, are you serious? I am not. That's like buying a used crack house.
Right.
You know, and you take this crack house, you redevelop it, and then you sell it to some other crackhead out there, you know? And then you make your money back 2 times, you know, the amount. But I'm like, I am not spending $31,000 on this vehicle. The payments alone on that thing would have been $800 a month.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, I am not spending $800 a month on a car payment. No way, dude.
That's a house payment.
It's more than a house payment, dude. I don't even pay that much for rent at my place, dude. I don't pay that much rent here at the studio. You know, let alone, you know, go out and spend that kind of money on a car, dude. But dude, it's a kick-ass car though. I mean, it's really cool. I like it. I mean, when we first got in it, me and my wife, and this thing it's got heated seats. I'm like, what's this button do? We push it. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. 5 minutes later, dude, my ass is hot. I'm like, that's what that button did. You know what I'm saying? So every morning we got into it. That night, the couple days we had cold weather.
Yeah.
You know,
you warm up your car and everything.
I didn't even have to do that. Because it takes a little while for that car to warm up. So I turned on the heated seats, man, and I'm like right there, I'm good to go.
Does it have heating steering wheel too?
Oh, it's got everything, dude. It's got the heated.
Heated seats are nice. Heated steering wheel's awesome,
right?
Especially for the cold months.
Plus, it's got the defrosters on the side mirrors. You push a button, all the snow goes away.
Nice.
I'm like, yeah, that's cool, dude. Because we had that time where we had that little bit of frost.
Yeah.
And all my windows were all fogged up and frosty and stuff, and so was my mirrors. Hit that button, it just evaporates. Gone. Look forward. I'm doing a special for you right now, dude.
Yes.
You know, I'm giving you a solid. The car is awesome. So now I'm going to send this to Ford.
Yes.
And hopefully they'll send me a 2011 Ford Escape.
Congratulations. You have just won a free Ford Escape.
This is awesome. You know, and here's the other thing, too. Those people at that insurance company that I haven't named yet, but I'm pretty sure you guys figured it all out, though. They were giving me the runaround. So, you know what? I kind of used my credentials a little bit. I said, you know, I own an internet radio station, and I'm sort of with the media, you know, and they snapped fingers, dude, as soon as I said that. It kind of helped me out a little bit, dude, to get what I needed. So at least they got everything done, and now I can go hunting for a car on Monday now, because I got to wait for Monday to get the check from them. You know, and that's the screwed up thing about it, though. You know, now this car that I'm getting, and I wonder if do I got to claim that shit on taxes too? If I get this money back from this car, do I got to claim that on taxes? I wonder. I need to call my accountant.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the thing, though. But yeah, nonetheless, we're gonna get a new car, new used car, and I got to give up this Escape, which I'm kind of dreading to do. I wonder if I can steal it. You know, take it and repaint it and change the VINs on it. You know, You know, I'm like, hey, it's got stolen, man. I paid the $13 insurance for it. You know, it got stolen, dude.
I wonder how many people have actually tried to do that.
Dude,
I'm sure there's tons.
There's probably tons of people. No, trust me, guys. I'm not going to do that. I like the car. The car is really nice, though. I wish I had the money to pay for that thing, but
does it park itself?
Yes.
Does it have that?
Yes.
It has that on there?
It has that ability to park itself, dude. I haven't tried it, though. I'm afraid it might crash into a curb or something like that.
Does it have, like, the back camera and
no,
stuff?
It doesn't have that. No. It doesn't have that, though. It's not that advanced, but it's advanced enough, though, where it parks itself, dude. Yeah. Right. You let go of the wheel, you push a button, and it parks itself. Yeah. Like, how the hell does it know where to park, dude?
Yeah.
You know?
And it's got a sunroof. Wow.
Yeah. Damn thing's got a sunroof. All the cars I've
Does
ever
it have remote start?
No, doesn't have that. No,
doesn't have that.
But here, I want to show you something. This is. Oh, do I have it with me? Hold on. I know I got my keys with me. Yeah, I do.
I wish I had that, especially for winter time.
Look at the key. I don't know if you guys can see that. Look at the key.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how expensive those things are to get replaced.
Okay. Well, I'm going to show you that right now.
It?
They've even put it on there for
you.
Yeah,
I was just going to say.
Damn.
That's even just
average key replacement costs $225.
Yeah. This key for that car, that Ford Escape, this key right here is $226 if I lose it.
Dude, even the normal keys that we probably have, I wish mine's in the other room just for that car. The little versions of that with the thing, those hundreds of dollars, man, to get those replaced. That's why I can't go get another set made.
You have to go to the dealership.
You have to get it has to be all specially done.
Well, the thing is with Ford, I'm sorry about all the noise with the keys though, guys, but at Ford, they have a chip built into these keys.
Yeah.
That's the thing. In this chip, if you can't start any other car with it, you have to have this particular key for that particular car, and it's like the anti-theft thing or whatever,
right? So
that no one can steal your car or whatever. But yeah, I was like crazy when I seen that sticker on this key here. You know, $225 for a replacement key, and I'm like, are you serious, dude? You know, I'm like, I'm not going to lose this key. I'll make sure of that though. So. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun car. I like it, and hopefully, you know, I get something
half as nice at least.
Well, I did. Alan from the Sunday Hangover Show. He knows a lot about car stereos and all that stuff too. He said, "Dude, that's old technology already. The stuff with the phone." He said, "You can go buy a aftermarket radio and just get that on your."
Well, that's
for
what
Bluetooth.
I was saying. That's from like 10 years ago.
And he said, "You can put that in your new car that you're going to get." And I'm like, I didn't know that. See how much I keep up with the technology with cars, man. I mean, when it comes to computers and stuff like that, I mean, I'm on it, but I didn't know there was a Bluetooth freaking car stereo, you know?
That's been around for a long
Computers
time.
built into cars.
Right.
Hands-off phone and stuff.
Exactly.
That's been around a long time.
High technology sunroofs that they have and everything.
I was still kind of freaked out, though. All right, so let's say hypothetically you're driving, because there's a city in Cleveland called, Brooklyn, Ohio. You're driving through there. There's no cell phones allowed in there. You can't drive with talking on your phone. But if I'm talking through my car, is that still talking on my phone?
No, it's just you're not allowed to be like holding something.
Physically holding a phone.
If your hands are on the wheel, your hands are on the wheel.
Right. I wonder if they can still give me a ticket though. That's what I'm kind of curious about, because it said no cell phones at all. Can't be talking on them at all.
Well, that's that's the whole point of why they.
Well, cars nowadays have like built-in phones, so like, oh hey, you can call my car.
You remember the old phones back in the old days where they look like a freaking brick? You know?
Oh yeah,
the Saved by the Bell phones.
Right, yeah, the Zach Morris.
I was
phone.
watching. Did you ever see the old movie Wall Street?
Yeah,
old movie.
Yeah.
Well, they made the sequel.
Yeah.
Well, the dude, what's his name? Michael Douglas.
Mm-hmm.
His character was in jail that whole time from that movie to this movie.
Yeah.
And he gets out, and they're like handing him his stuff back. They're like, one money clip, one mobile phone. It's just like a giant phone because he's been in jail that whole time.
That's insane. It's like you've seen the movie Lethal Weapon where Danny Glover's sitting on the bridge and he's talking on that big bag phone. Yeah. I mean, I was like, wow, the technology today. And then now they got phones that are smaller than, I don't know, your pocket lighter.
That do so much things. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And half the time the freaking phones screw up on you anyway. So, I mean, you have to reboot them or something or redo them or whatever. But or they keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Now, the new iPhone they got now, that G4S, whatever it is.
Or something.
Yeah. They got this thing now. It's called, you could talk to this lady on the phone. It's an app that you can get. And she'll tell you where you're at, what's going on, the traffic, the whole 9 yards. You can ask her questions. And she's got like a vocabulary of like 10,000, 20,000 words or whatever the case may be. So you can have like physical conversations with this app. I'm like,
hey, how's it going?
Right, exactly.
I am doing good.
No, it's not. It's nothing like that. It doesn't talk like a robot or nothing. It sounds like an actual person.
Okay.
I mean, that's one thing Steve Jobs did before he passed away.
I am doing pretty good, Daniel Hutchinson.
All right, so that was my eventful weekend. So what'd you do, Joe Dirt, for the 2 weeks that we're out?
Work.
Yeah.
Well,
we never have much to say.
We don't.
Same thing.
We don't.
Well, you did have some eventful things that happened to you.
Well, eventful, yeah. Maybe not necessarily in a positive way.
Right.
But eventful.
Yeah. No. Well, we'll save that for a minute. So, Jerry, did you do anything? right, so back to Joe Dirt.
Kind of ruined my. I was sick my Halloween weekend, so I didn't really do anything.
Yeah, did you guys go trick or treating at all? Anybody?
Well, I didn't get to dress up and do anything.
No, nothing.
Like
trick or treating. I'm not 12 anymore.
Oh, dude, I sent my daughter out, man. She came back with a bag full of candy, man. I was like, yes, score for me, you know.
Yeah, like.
Did you see the picture?
Me, I got to check that.
Did you see the picture I put up on the Facebook for the UNM page? I took a garbage bag and said, "Daddy's trick or treat bag, filled to this line, please." And I handed it to my daughter. She came back with it half full, so it worked out pretty good.
What'd she dress up as?
She was a cat.
Cat.
Yeah, she was a cat. So
did she say there was like anybody trying to give out healthy crap?
Well, there's a story that we're
apples or whatever.
Well, there's a story that we're going to be talking about a little later about a lady or a guy here in Ohio that was passing out some literature to little kids. We'll get to that story a little later, but no, she. The funny thing about it was she went trick or treating with her cousin, and they went all around the entire neighborhood. Like 2 or 3 streets or whatever, and then they circled back and they did it again. So they double dipped into these at these houses and stuff. And at the very end, like when trick or treating was over with, these people were dumping the rest of their bucket into the bag. So she came home loaded, man.
It's like, here, take whatever you want.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Yeah. So Tanya, what did you do over the week?
Well, I graduated from Ohio Center for Broadcasting last week.
Good.
Yay.
Now you're in debt for $17,000.
Awesome. Thank you for reminding me of that,
too.
Chris. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I made my first student loan payment last week. That's depressing.
That sucks, doesn't it?
$110
Yep. Well,
every month for the next 10 years.
Well, I'm going to utilize my 6 months that I have.
Yeah, mine 6 months was in October.
Yeah, you
deferred it. Graduated back in April.
Well, you could re-defer it again. You know that, right?
Well, I just wanted. I want to start making payments on it.
Yeah.
That way they can't come and hassle me.
My deferment's up November 26th.
Uh-oh.
Well, I can afford it now.
Yeah.
Right.
So what else did you do? You graduated from OCB. What else?
Yeah. I also did the trick-or-treat thing.
Did you?
Yeah, of course. I have 3 daughters, so yeah.
What did they dress up as?
Well, my oldest, she's 15, so she didn't wear anything. She was herself.
She went out naked?
No.
Okay.
She was herself.
Okay.
And my 8-year-old, she was a cheetah, and my 4-year-old, she was a witch.
Okay.
More importantly, what did you dress up as?
Yeah, what did you dress as? Did you go out just like...
No, I was myself.
Really?
An extravagant showgirl.
Okay, all right. I can go with that.
You don't dress up with your kids and go out trick-or-treating at all?
No, what am I dressing up for?
Did you dress up
Hell
for
no,
your daughter?
I stayed home on the couch while my wife went trick-or-treating with my daughter.
Did she dress up?
I don't know if she did. I don't think she did, but,
Right. Why are we dressing up?
I don't know. I figured I was hoping maybe a hot maid's outfit or something like that.
French maid,
right?
Like a hot nurse or whatever.
Nah, none of that.
I was hoping there were cell phone pictures.
Yeah. None of that.
I don't know if anybody, Tanya is hot though. Just let the viewers out there know we're going to put a camera on her next week too.
Yeah, I was just going to say, and we're the ones on camera,
right? Yeah, we're going to put Tanya on camera next week too.
Why? Thank you very much.
People watching, they're hearing this mysterious female voice, but they see just guys on camera. They're like,
yeah, so
we want to see that female.
Yeah, let me get my shot out. Let them see my face. Okay?
Yeah.
So you went trick or treating? Did you guys get a lot of candy?
Oh yeah, a tremendous amount of candy.
Really?
Plus, I had 20 plus bags that I had at my house for the kids when they get back anyway. So yeah, we had a bunch of candy.
Yeah. Well, here's my little eventful thing with Halloween. I was at home and my wife went out with my daughter and they went trick or treating. I stayed home. I wasn't going to pass out candy at all. So
get off my lawn, you kids.
No, what I did is I went out front and I put a padlock on my gate, and so they couldn't come in, and aggravate the shit out of me, and I have
just in case you stole Halloween.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I was bummed, dude. My car got hit, dude. I was like, what do you want me to do? So I have a camera in the front of my house, so I can watch my vehicles at night or whatever, and I can record what's going on out front. Well, I turned it on just to see, people going past my house and stuff like that. There was this one. I'm not being racist, all right? There was this one Mexican dude that walked past my house, and he's trying to open up my gate, and he goes, "Cheap bastards," and he kept walking, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, I'm a cheap bet. So I got up out of my lazy boy, went out to the front door, and I said, thanks a lot, buddy. And he kept walking. It was, I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I'm not passing out candy, but I'm a cheap bastard.
Right.
I mean, come on, dude. I don't want to pass out candy. I mean, for the last, I don't know how many umpteen years, I passed out tons of candy. I gave full-size Snicker bars to kids, man. And then,
awesome. I love when people do that. Not like
full-size candy bars are awesome.
Not like the mini Snickers or whatever.
Right.
I gave the fun size.
Right, exactly.
Not very fun.
Yeah, right. You got to eat 20 of them.
They're bite-sized.
Yeah, you got to eat 20 of them to have fun. But anyways, I gave out full-size candy bars, and I get this fucking Mexican telling me I'm cheap. Are you serious, dude? Go back to wherever you came from and pass out candy where you're at, dude. I mean, it just irks the shit out of me though that you take 1 year off and then you're called a cheap ass.
I would have egged
You better be glad he didn't come back with a trick because you didn't give him a treat.
Dude, I would have gave him a trick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to work on Halloween.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's
the actual Halloween Monday. Yeah. I got to work with TJ Ward though.
Really?
Cool. Yeah.
How'd that work out?
I had to work on
Good.
Halloween too.
Oh,
it was
good.
2 weeks in a row I worked with him.
Nice.
I had to work on Halloween too. And like where I work, they already got rid of the Halloween decorations.
No, they're already ready for Christmas.
They've already got Christmas decorations up. It's crazy.
That's the thing too.
They already have like Christmas music playing.
My wife.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about
like,
that? When I worked at the pet store and I was an assistant manager, like on November 1st, they made us put on the Christmas music.
Oh, I know.
And so many people complained that we had to take it off.
They did this Halloween night. Like,
that's crazy.
Okay, we're October 31st, and it's already celebrating
so
Christmas.
many people. They're just like, wait till after Thanksgiving at least. I'm like, it's
That's
not my decision.
That's what I'm thinking.
I just got to do it, but God, that was horrible.
My wife, she works at a retail store too, and she said they're already starting to play Christmas music and stuff. And she works at a picture place, where they take pictures and stuff. And she said the speaker's right there, and she can hear every bit of it. So she tries to crank up her little boom box that she has in there, and it doesn't help because it seems like they crank it up louder. I'm sure she's already went through like all the songs for Christmas already, like 10 times already, and it's not even Christmas yet. And that, I mean, I sympathize with her. I mean, that's annoying. I mean,
oh yeah, I probably go through that. I hear it all probably twice, every song at least twice a night.
Well, people are already
during my 8-hour shift.
Stores are already starting Black Friday, man.
Yeah,
I mean, they already have. It's
already happening.
Everything's
going sooner and sooner.
Right.
And we got these pre-Black Friday deals. But it's just becoming the new Black Friday.
And that's another thing. It's pissing a lot of people where I work at. It's pissing a lot of people off, and it's pissing me off. They announced us. I work night shift. Thanksgiving night, if you're scheduled to work, you have to come in an hour early.
Yeah.
To work for
Black
Friday.
Yeah.
And we're all pissed because you're going to take an hour away from us and our family on Thanksgiving.
I agree.
So
you want to call the show? The number's 888-668-0742. Again, that number's 888-668-0742. I have to agree with you. I mean, my wife's got to get up at 5 a.m. to go to work
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, she's got to. Like Black Friday, she has to physically get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning. For Black Friday, and she works at a picture place, dude. Yeah. No one's going to come at 5 a.m. Here's my dilemma. No one's going to come at 5 a.m. to get their pictures taken.
That is true.
Yeah.
Nobody is. They're going to come for the deals, and they're going to leave. That's it. They're not going to. So their job is to stand out there with flyers and pass them out to all these freaks that come through the door. Yeah. It's insane. It's stupid.
There's a lot of freaks.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. Why don't they just put like a little display out there that said, "Please take one if you want your picture taken," or something like that. You know, I mean, she doesn't have to be there at 5 a.m. to man her station, and these freaks come in and. She's just going to stand there for hours waiting for people to come over to her booth or whatever. But it's insane though. But whatever.
Yep,
I mean, she's getting paid for it. But regardless of the fact,
paid double if it's a holiday. Or
right.
at least,
right.
I get paid double.
I don't
for the holiday.
That
we
sucks,
don't have
doesn't
holidays in radio.
Yeah,
we've heard that OCB spiel.
We
don't get paid.
We don't get days off.
We get days off for holidays here.
Christmas.
Well, I'm talking about my other radio job.
I know. We get Thanksgiving off, dude. I don't care. No one's gonna. Yeah, I look at it this way.
We get to pick a shift,
right?
But everybody has to work at least one time during the day.
But be honest with think about it for a minute. And Tanya, you can chime in on any of this too. The thing is, do you really honestly believe that anybody's going to tune in on Thanksgiving Day to listen to a fucking radio station?
I'm not working in a radio station.
I'm just saying.
We're doing an event.
But I'm just saying, do you think anybody's going to tune into a radio station to listen to it on Thanksgiving Day?
Well, you're too busy eating
exactly.
and dealing with family and all
right.
type of, you're not going to have time for
right.
that.
And the event, I don't know if you want. Do you want to plug it? Go ahead. I don't care.
Well, I don't remember exactly what it is. It's some like marathon thing. It's a charity thing.
Okay. Well,
and that tons of people go to every year. It's something they do.
Like a soup kitchen type thing?
Not really. NCX does it every year.
Okay.
So it's like basically everybody has to...
Oh, like that bowling for turkeys type thing?
Kind of. Yeah. And like everybody has to work at least 3 or 4 hours during... Like I can work in the morning, afternoon, evening. It's my choice. But everybody has to do a couple hours.
I was thinking about doing an event here for bowling for turkeys. I was going to go to a turkey farm and go get like a bunch of turkeys and just have a freaking slip and slide out there in the parking lot and invite fans and listeners over to bowl. If they bowl a straight, they get a turkey from us. I think
that sounds expensive.
Yeah. Well, no, if I get the turkey place to donate the turkeys.
Welcome bowl turkeys.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
yeah.
Come to find out, it's only a 3-pound turkey. Only feeds 2.
Yeah.
A Cornish hen.
Or just one really hungry person.
Exactly. All right, real quick. When we come back, we got a bunch of news that we're going to go over. I got a story that I want to talk about when we come back, too. It's about a guy that had a car. And he put... Well, you'll listen when we come back, though. He had...
Is this you?
No, it's not me. It's but you'll get the gist of it when we talk about it, though. I don't want to give it away to our listeners, though, but you got to tune in and listen to this. This is really, really cool, dude. And on the top of it, he got a new car out of it, too. All right, so we'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
Uncensored Net Noise.
It's electronic.
Yeah, so's my vibrator. But I don't have to sit in the chair and listen to it for an hour and a half.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise right here on MorningShowCentral.com.
Hey, this is Joe Dirt, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following.
This bowel movement won't come out.
Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network.
Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy.
Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand,
Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement.
It's now available at retail locations across the country,
as well as online at ReduxDirect.com.
That's ReduxDirect.com.
Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network,
where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world.
Cocaine Energy Supplement.
You can become a member.
By logging on to lovecocaine.com.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
Hey, Unsigned fans.
You are jam-packed.
Hey, Unsigned fans.
Want your music heard?
Yeah!
Shoot us an email with the name of the band and the MP3 of the song.
Send it to show@morningshowcentral.com.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network
on morningshowcentral.com.
If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style.
Lifestyle Limousine Service.
Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service.
Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com.
Reserve your ride now.
330-903-0508. 330-903-0508.
Lifestyle Limousine Service.
And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you.
Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel
dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy.
With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services,
you can be confident your station will be all it can be.
Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com
and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
Coming at you from the rock and roll capital, it's an exciting and fast-paced global forum
with the man who knows how to help get your band even better.
Yeah! Doc Rock tackles industry issues with informed guests
and invites your questions, concerns, and tales of band life.
There's never a dull moment in Doc's world of showbiz.
He cares about artist issues and escalating your talents.
So make an appointment with Doc Rock on Band-Aid.
Thank you!
Tuesday night, starting at 9:05.
Only on morningshowcentral.com.
Join host Brian for Dominion Live Chicago every Friday night, 11 p.m. Central to 1 a.m. Right here
on morningshowcentral.com.
You got time on your hands?
Oh, fuck! Ow! Ow!
What?
Ow! Send us an email.
Hit the Contact Us page on morningshowcentral.com.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
Uncensored Net Noise.
Every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on Morning Show Central Radio Network.
morningshowcentral.com.
Don't touch that mouse.
Besides, you don't run the same gag twice. You can do the next gag.
morningshowcentral.com.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com.
What do you need to know about the Sunday Hangover Show? The name says it all.
Leave it alone, man.
The Sunday Hangover Show.
Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. on morningshowcentral.com.
Prepare to get your cock rocked to kingdom come.
Welcome back to the show that doesn't discriminate.
We'll bang everyone equally.
You can handle that? You got a job.
It's Uncensored Net Noise. From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening
to Morning Show Central Radio Network. It's Uncensored Net Noise.
Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
Live on morningshowcentral.com. If you'd like to call the show,
1-888-668-0742.
Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
No, what type of car was it when you had that you had sex in?
Oh, which car? I can't remember.
Which car? There's multiple cars?
A blue one. Every car I see, I have to have sex in it.
Yeah, I can't keep track.
I need to know the make of the car.
Tanya's a freak.
Let's start with the Pontiac Bonneville, I guess.
Okay.
Sex and Escalade. How about that?
That's a lot of room back there.
Yeah, there is. So every time I see a Pontiac Bonneville, I'm going to think of Tanya. It's going to be awesome. She only comes once a month, man. So, what?
All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm going now.
If you play the tape of our show backwards,
you'll discover a secret message.
Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, guys, we're back.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ridiculous. Too far.
We should do an entire show with that audio effect.
Let's not.
Hello. Welcome to.
All right, you want to call the show? The number's 888-668.
0742.
That's right. All right, before the break, we were talking. I really didn't get into the whole Joe Dirt thing and what he did over the weekend, but I got to get into this a little bit because I was reading your Facebook and I was reading your Twitter, and and then I saw your status, and I'm like, he's no longer in a relationship anymore.
Single.
Yeah, he's single.
It's complicated.
Yes. Yeah. So
it's not really complicated.
Your relationship kind of lasted longer than Kim Kardashian's
marriage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what's the deal? I mean, I don't really want to go in. I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. I'll respect that. But I gotta. Me, I gotta.
No, I understand.
Pry a little bit.
I really don't have to go into great detail. It's basically for the past 2 weeks of the relationship, 2 weeks, maybe close to a month.
Yeah.
We really didn't spend a whole lot of time together because I've been working, and I would only see her on my days off.
So basically, it was a long distance relationship that you.
It ended up becoming kind of like that, and then it just kind of faded out where we would talk a little less than what we did in the beginning.
Right.
So then
it's understandable.
So then we just decided to end it.
Right. Well, you're still friends though, right?
Yeah, we're still friends.
Yeah, you still talk and everything.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's. Oh no, she's not listening to the show. She's in Pennsylvania with her family right now.
Well, she could use the app. If you have a smartphone, you can always use the TuneIn radio app too.
I'm sure that's what she's doing
right
now.
I told you 2 weeks ago to give her dinner and rub her feet, didn't I?
Yeah.
I told you.
Yes, you did.
You'll listen.
Did you do that?
No, I didn't.
You see, he's single. No, he did not.
Right.
Yes, I'm back on the market.
So the inflatable blow-up doll came back out of the closet?
Yep. Patched her up.
Patched
her up, then blew her back up.
Awesome. Well, I mean, look, I wish you the best of luck in whatever you decide to do, and hopefully you find another girl that you can, not have a long-distance relationship with, and maybe... maybe, I don't know, maybe it might work this time or something, but who knows? Too bad Tanya wasn't single, man. I mean, she doesn't live that far from here. Would you, if you were single, Tanya, would you date Joe Dirt?
All day long.
There you go.
Course. Definitely.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go. See, there you go. That might have sparked
Big
some
smile.
Right. Big cheesy smile.
I don't know. He doesn't rub feet, though, apparently, so we will have a problem.
You know what they say.
Practice on the doll, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, let me specify. I don't have a problem with rubbing feet. I just don't. I just don't.
That's the problem.
I mean, I'll give you money. Wouldn't that be better? I'll give you money.
I'll pay you to not have.
I'll give you
Yes, I'll give you $14 to not rub your feet.
I'll give you a coupon to IHOP.
Yeah.
That's not going to cover it.
Me and you were to ever go out, you better get used to coupons. I got coupons.
He's insane. All right, before the break, we were talking about this guy that he had this car, and who's got the story? Joe Dirt, or you got it?
He's got it, I think.
All right,
let me find it.
Well, I thought you had it.
I think it's that one. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. This guy had this car, and I wish I can do this with my car, but I didn't have the opportunity to. So go ahead, Joe Dirt.
All right. A Maine, as in the state of Maine,
right?
Maine man and his car are celebrating a 1,000,000-mile milestone. Joe Locicero was given a 2012 Honda Accord at a parade in the city of Saco on Sunday after surpassing the 1 million mile mark on the odometer of his 1990 Honda Accord.
1 million miles, dude.
I didn't even think that was possible. That dude must know how to take care of his car.
Well, he gets get a little deeper with it. He does, because he's a ASC certified mechanic.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He reached the milestone last Thursday. A Honda spokeswoman tells the Portland Press Herald it's the first time the manufacturer has documented an Accord reaching 1 million miles. Luciciero says he bought the car in 1996 and it had 74,000 miles on it when he bought it. The former mechanic, he's a mechanic,
right,
did much of his own work. The secret, he says, is following maintenance schedules, using quality parts, and driving safely. He swears the transmission and engine are original.
Crazy.
Now that he has a new Accord, he's not sure what he'll do with the old one.
I'd still drive it, man. If it's still drivable,
still drive it.
Exactly.
Go to $2 million.
Yeah, go to $2 million. If you can get that, if you can
get another
that
car.
is nuts. And he says it's all the original motor.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm sure there have been parts replaced on it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But original motor block, everything. Oh my God, 1 million miles, man. I got up to 100,000 on mine, but I couldn't go any further because I had some jackass hit it.
Yeah. And
I was going for that million, man.
I get kind of worried, like, because my car has like over 165,000 on it, and I'm worried on that.
That's about where I always got with my cars, and that's where I would be like, okay,
it's time to get a new one.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, but there's nowadays with the technology in the cars today, man.
Cars are built to last
that
longer.
Guy probably, obviously said he followed the maintenance schedule and did everything to the book by the T.
Use quality parts.
Yeah, that's me. That's exactly what I did. Every time that thing needed an oil change, dude, I was there before the oil change was due, and I always made sure that it was always done. And here's the other thing, real quick. I don't want to go back to the story though, but there was a point in the conversation from the lady with the red hair at this place, telling me that there was smudge or all kinds of black stuff around around my valves of my motor. And I'm like, how do you know this? Did you physically take the shroud off the inside of the car to get to where the motor is to check out the stuff around it? Because the last time I remember, I changed those seals in that motor when I took it for my last oil change. So there shouldn't be anything coming out of there at all, because that car never leaked a drop of oil. That was another little scare tactic they were trying to do to jew the price down on my vehicle, though. Take warning.
To what the price down?
Whatever. But the thing is though, you guys if you guys are listening right now, you got to really pay attention to these insurance companies, man, because they will try to rip you off in a heartbeat, man, because don't take no for an answer. Stick to your guns and always try to get the most out of that vehicle. If your car ever comes up totaled and they say, well, we're only going to give you $1,600 or $2,700 for the car, you tell them bullshit. You just stick to your guns and you try to get the most money out of it as you can, and do your research on it too. Go on Kelley Blue Book, website. Go to Auto Trader's website. Look around on eBay and all these other different car lots that are out there. Try to find cars that are almost identical to yours and match those up and see what they're selling for, and then use that right there, that stuff to go back at those people.
As a little bit like
a leverage. Yeah. So, I mean, because they'll just take you for a ride. They'll just say, you know what? All right, we'll give you $2,600 for your car and call it a day. And here's the thing, too. Once the insurance company turns around and says that your car is totaled, they automatically send it off to they send an email off to the DMV and let them know that the car is totaled. So now when you go to try to renew that license or renew that tag on that car, it's a salvage car now. And trying to get insurance on a salvage title, all you'll get is liability, if you're lucky. So be careful. I mean, when you do stuff like this, make sure that they don't do anything like that, because you'll just regret it in the long run. What are you doing over there?
It's this can of cocaine that was partially frozen.
Oh, yeah. I got to turn that fridge down, man.
Yes.
A little bit.
Let me see that can. Let me see it real quick.
Yes.
Oh, my God. The whole bottom is like oval.
I can't even set it down. I have to, lean it up against something.
Holy God, dude. Did you try opening it yet?
No.
I don't even want to try.
It's partially frozen. It's frozen in the top, too. Look at that.
Well, why don't you lay it sideways and just lay it like that until it unfreezes?
Well, that's a genius idea.
And nobody offered me any cocaine. That's just rude.
You can just come in here and get it yourself.
That's just rude.
Ooh.
You're supposed to share the cocaine around here. That's just rude.
Yeah.
So this guy had a million miles on his car, man. Unbelievable. You know what? I applaud the guy 100% for doing that, dude. And he got a new car out of it, out of the whole deal too.
Yeah.
Man, is that all it takes?
I mean, if we could you know what? We could put your truck on cinder blocks, okay, and just run the motor, like they did in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
Okay, and just keep running until it hits 1 million, and then go to what is it, Dodge?
It's Dodge.
Yeah, go to Dodge and say, look, this thing made 1 million miles.
Boom.
Get a new car, dude.
You get a new
get on that
2012 Dodge Durango or something.
No, you want to go for a Charger, man.
Chargers are nice.
Get a Charger. That's what you want.
Go
dude.
with a Charger, either a Charger or a Durango.
Yeah. What do you got? All right. What do you got over there, JR? Anything good?
I got a few stories here. Which one should I do first?
Got a few more.
This one was kind of creepy.
Okay.
All right. And Natalie Moskivina, I don't know, some weird name. A 45-year-old Russian man who can fluently speak 13 languages and considered by many an all-around genius, was discovered to be sharing his apartment with the skeletal remains of 26 women he dug up and dressed like dolls.
Oh, my God.
He was busted after his parents came over for an unexpected visit. Russian media reported the bodies were females aged between 15 and 26 who died years ago. And Life News said Moskivina is a historian who sneaked into graveyards at night, dug up bodies, and took them home in plastic bags. Back in his apartment, he dressed up the bodies as dolls, wearing dresses and stockings. He's believed to have slept in a coffin during one nocturnal cemetery visit.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
How creepy is that?
It's a little weird.
Yeah, it is, man. You know what? It's kind of weird that you say that, though, because I was...
Mom and Dad coming over.
Right.
Wait, don't come in yet.
No, I
have company.
Yeah, Julie's here.
I have company.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, I was watching you guys watch CSI, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
You ever see
time to time?
Right. You ever see the episode where that lady had she dressed up these people as dolls and put them around the table, and she drugged them, and they were like paralyzed, but they were still alive, but they can see everything, hear everything, cry, whatever, but they couldn't talk because they were paralyzed. Dude, that was creepy.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
People are weird.
Could you imagine walking into this Russian's house and seeing nothing but skeletal remains of a 15-year-old?
Almost 30 people dressed up.
Oh my God, dude!
I'd be freaked out. Like I'd leave instantly.
And he just went to the graveyard and like dug these bodies up.
I wonder if he did anything sexual to him.
Yeah, that's gross.
Well, still sleeping in one of the coffins is kind of gross.
Necrophilia.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these are just skeletons, though.
Well, still. Skeletophilia. I don't know. But it's creepy, though. I mean,
just a little bit, yeah.
Right. If I was in... No, dude, I'm not going there. I'm good. I'm good.
Forget about that story.
Yeah.
I got another little one.
All right, go ahead.
This is just funny because of the way the guy looks. But
it's creepy.
Okay, this guy shot his neighbor for telepathic threats.
That's awesome.
I'll have to show you the picture.
Yeah.
So, seen here, looking exactly like the kind of person you'd expect. The kind of person you'd expect to shoot a neighbor after accusing them of telepathic threats. 53-year-old batshit stupid Michael Solet stares down a police department camera for trying to steal his soul.
Batshit.
The suspect insisted to investigators that Pierce had been telepathically threatening himself and his wife. Sillon has a diminished mental capacity, according to Fox News. Police say he believed Pierce was attempting to break into his trailer, an allegation the suspect had lobbed at other neighbors before. I'll show you a picture.
That is insane, man.
Ridiculous.
This dude looks...
Is he looked at...
Yeah,
I gotta see the camera.
This dude just looks crazy. Look at him. Get that guy.
Oh my God, he looks familiar.
He looks familiar.
He looks familiar, dude. He looks like really, really creepy. I mean, it's insane that... All right.
I mean, it's bad because the guy's obviously mentally ill.
Right.
But, like... Dude,
but dude,
I wonder if I could telepathically send a message to Tanya from the other room saying I'm going to kill you after the show. Would she get that message? I mean, how stupid is the whole entire thing?
That's
the whole
just
story,
ridiculous.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's times that I'm sitting across from Joe Dirt when I want to wring his neck sometimes, but you know, I can't telepathically do that.
Really? I never got that kind of vibe.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean,
see, I don't have telepathic abilities.
Right.
Whatever.
This is weird. I don't know.
To receive telepathic messages.
Receive, yes. What she said, yes.
You just received one. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got over there, Joe Dirt?
All right, story out of Florida, Palm Coast, Florida. A Florida woman was arrested after allegedly attacking her father because he wouldn't give her potato salad.
Okay.
Flagler County authorities charged Karen Henry with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Here's the thing. I think I would kill over my mother's potato salad. I think I would. I think I'd be pissed off, though.
Potato salad's good stuff.
Yeah, it is good stuff.
Potato salad is pretty disgusting.
I think
Really?
I would fight for
fan.
it. I think I'd fight for it. I would. What do you think, Tanya?
You know,
Would you?
my family fights for my potato salad.
Okay.
Excuse me, okay? So I have seen people pulling up with knives and trying to attack over my potato salad. This isn't new to me. This is just fine. There's nothing wrong with this story.
Just another Tuesday at my house.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this story.
That's great, man. I want to get cameras in there. I want to see this in action.
Right.
Well, this lady was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on October 22nd. According to police reports, Henry became enraged when her 80-year-old father,
oh my God, 80,
told her that she could not have any of his potato salad while he was eating dinner.
Now, my father, I got to throw my father under the bus. Okay, my father is he's a freak over his what is that? The pudding. What is it?
Flan?
No,
Pudding?
no, it's pudding. It's
pudding.
Tapioca pudding?
No, not tapioca pudding.
You're just naming out anything
No.
that comes to mind. Vanilla pudding?
Yeah. Banana
pudding?
wafer with the wafers in it.
That's
You ever have
banana
that?
pudding.
Yeah.
Banana pudding.
Yeah.
Well, he's a freak over. He won't let anybody touch it. Okay.
Lay a finger on my nanner pudding.
Right, exactly. So if you go into the fridge and there's a big bowl of it or whatever, and you try to go get a scoop of it at least, get out of there. He's like radar. It's like he'll come.
My pudding senses are tingling.
Right, exactly. He'll come running in from the other room to see what's going on, and there you have like a little portion of his pudding, and he
get out of my house.
And he's actually physically wanting to take it back from you because he doesn't want anybody to have it. So I'm like,
I can't just have a little bit.
I'm thinking guns are involved next, because my dad, he does have a few guns, and I'm thinking, I'm going to get my ass killed over this pudding, But yeah, I don't know, potato salad.
Yeah, potato salad.
Come on, man. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's really worthy enough to go kill over somebody, kill somebody over it though, or attack somebody with a knife or a butcher knife or whatever. But
well, of course, I think that way because potato salad is pretty disgusting. But that's just me,
right? Well, I'm just saying though. But what food would you kill over, Joe Dirt?
Oh, okay.
If you had a choice, I'll give you a few minutes.
Is there anything like homemade that you like a lot?
Yeah. What's something that you really, really like that you would probably kill over for seconds or thirds or whatever?
My mom's chili.
Your mom's
there
chili?
you go.
Yes.
There you go. So you would actually physically go kill someone over it.
Cut somebody over it.
You would cut somebody, right?
Give me the chili.
How about you?
Well, I don't have to use weapons. I'll just use my gas from the first plate of chili. How
about you, JR? Anything in particular?
Like a homemade thing?
A homemade thing, anything, any food at all.
I used to like my mom's like pepperkosh a lot.
That's good stuff, dude.
We're Hungarian, so
yeah.
we had a lot of different Hungarian food.
How about you, Tanya?
I would probably kill over probably shrimp. I love a lot of seafood. Yeah.
Why shrimp?
Back away from a shrimp because it's
like
delicious,
Yeah.
right? I love shrimp, so don't touch it if it's on my plate. Back away.
Me, on the other hand, I think it's more of
steak.
No,
chicken.
No, I don't want to say steak, dude. I'm probably gonna have to go with probably spaghetti. That's just me though. Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about spaghetti at all.
Just
why not?
It's just spaghetti.
It's just spaghetti.
It's just spaghetti.
Well, thanks for clarifying.
I guess. All right. One more before we go to break. What do you got?
All right. I got this weird little thing. I don't need to really print out the picture, but it's just it's a new energy drink. It's unfortunately real. It's $3 energy drink.
Okay.
And the bottle's blue. Looks like Facebook, like the blue color on the Facebook screen.
Okay.
But it says face drink.
Oh, we talked about this before.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It gives you social energy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you want me to read you a little bit of this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like what their advertisement
What
is?
is social
What is
energy?
social energy? Social energy is what you need to manage all of the events in your life. Whether it is
fuck
work,
off.
school, sports, or just getting through the daily routine, Face Drink provides you with a boost of energy to manage it all.
Face Drink.
Yeah.
What's next?
Twit drink.
Yeah.
Free of what makes it different.
My juice.
It's free of sugar, carbohydrates, and only has 3 calories. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, just talk about. It's called like.
What about this
like
question right here?
the
Where can I
picture.
get face drink?
Many retailers.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
But it says like the thing is, I mean, it looks just like Facebook. It says Face Drink, the social drink, add as friend.
I wouldn't.
I mean, like seriously,
Yeah.
like
Every bottle
cashing
comes-
in on somebody else's idea.
Every bottle comes with a new Facebook friend.
Yeah, exactly. They'll start printing them with different people's profiles on the bottle.
That's
like
creepy.
those,
That's
like those
creepy.
Jones sodas.
Yeah.
That pictures.
I wouldn't doubt that Facebook has something to do with this.
Definitely. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to check to see
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
It's weird, dude. I mean, I don't.
I can go to the website.
Yeah.
Facebook has changed like everybody's lives.
Yeah, I have to agree with you a little bit there.
Well, yeah.
They're not going to get $3 for changing my life.
And
face drink.
And
give me some face drink. Just sounds funny.
I want some face
Basically,
drink.
and not just Facebook. Like our culture that we live in nowadays. It's social media. That's what
Right,
it is.
exactly.
Trying
YouTube,
to find the
Facebook,
official
Twitter,
site.
Yeah.
all that.
Okay, here's the. Well, we'll talk about it during the break.
All right, when we come back, we'll talk about this, and we got a couple more stories that we're going to bring up after the break. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
If this is your idea of a morning pick-me-up, you're our kind of listener.
Uncensored Net Noise.
You want a date?
I'm gonna puke on you.
Gee, I don't think I have a price for that.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Right here on MorningShowCentral.com. Oh, great. Not another Farmville request.
Check us out on Facebook at Facebook.com/Morning Show Central.
Denying one Farmville request at a time.
Uncensored Net Noise is fueled by Cocaine Energy Supplement.
Hey, if you had to work on a Friday night, you'd need it too.
If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style.
Lifestyle Limousine Service.
Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service.
Check them out on the web. LifestyleLimousineService.com.
Reserve your ride now.
330-903-0508. 330-903-0508.
Lifestyle Limousine Service.
And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you.
The Project X Show.
Project X Show.
Driven by porn.
Every Tuesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern.
Right here on Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Project X Show.
Live on MorningShowCentral.com.
Let the word go forth.
Created by the people, for the people.
Jousted Out tackles the politics of today.
Expressing views of all sides.
As our founders pledged, a more perfect union.
Are you ready to joust it out?
Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m.
So we Americans must not fear change. Instead, let us welcome it, embrace it, and create it.
On MorningShowCentral.com.
Pete 99 Technologies.
Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating.
Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers.
That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999,
P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider.
its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee.
No questions asked.
For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence.
With honest and expert customer service.
P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Hey, this is Steve Snyder from Twisted Sister, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more,
Guitar Center has you covered.
Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade.
With the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area.
They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them.
You should too.
Need to know more?
Go to GuitarCenter.com.
The adrenaline rush.
All you need to do is feel it.
The thrill of victory.
Winning is the only option. The only option. The only option.
And all the locker room chatter.
No. Wrong. Game over.
Get high on sports.
Every Monday night at 9 p.m.
Want to know everything going on with the Browns, the Cavs, the Indians, even the Monsters?
These guys know it.
You have the most amazing effect on people.
You know why?
They're high on sports.
Monday night at 9 p.m.
Then I am in.
On MorningShowCentral.com.
Hey, this is Richard Christie, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
What is it? It was hot. It's everything in between. With your host, Von Erich. Everything in between.
Nothing gets me more excited.
Monday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern. Right here on MorningShowCentral.com. Call the show toll free.
1-888-668-0742.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com.
You have nothing to worry about.
Oh my.
MorningShowCentral.com.
Copy that. I want you to stay on this channel.
You're gonna like it.
MorningShowCentral.com.
The universe grows smaller every day.
Check out the member profile pages, blogs, games, online forums, video chat, and much more.
You are out of order.
Shut your fat mouth.
One website.
I gotta be honest, this is getting me hot.
MorningShowCentral.com.
You are refreshingly vulgar.
Hey, this is Tim King from Soil, and you listen to Uncensored Net Noise.
Due to affirmative action,
We have a black guy on the show.
Whoa.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
from the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening
to Morning Show Central Radio Network. It's Uncensored Net Noise.
Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
Live on MorningShowCentral.com. If you'd like to call the show,
1-888-668-0742.
Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
Calandra Hamilton took multitasking while driving to a new level earlier this week. It all began when police noticed illegally tinted windows on her vehicle. When they pulled Hamilton, 36, over, they noticed her pants were unbuttoned, a vibrator was sitting on her lap, and her passenger was holding a computer.
Awesome!
Those
I'm going in!
Easy to connect.
Nice!
Yep, she was doing exactly what she was doing, taking her talents to South Beach for her companion in the 2008 Pontiac.
Nice! Dude.
It's Uncensored Net Noise.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank the fine people at the FCC
for being such f***ing mug. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, we're back. If you want to call the show, the number's 888-668-0742, or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Jump in the chat. JR's in there, so is Joe Dirt. I think Shannon's in there as well. Trying to think here. Oh, tomorrow at 12 noon is a brand new show here at MSC Radio Network. It's called Take Over Radio. It's a hip-hop show, and they debut tomorrow at noon. Brand new show here at MSC. And then on Sunday at 2 p.m. is the Sunday Hangover Show with Alan and Kevin. Also, coming in December, Ty's back. He's going to bring his show since 1974 radio back to MSC Radio Network as well, and that's going to be sometime in December. A lot of good things happening here at MSC. Also, the Marty Allen Show on Thursday night from 7 p.m. To I believe 8 o'clock. Yeah, 7 to 8 on Thursday nights You can check out all the shows and the schedule on our website at morningshowcentral.com. And always, if you missed any part of our show, you can always go to our website, uncensorednetnoise.com, and you can download this show or any show that we did in the past. I recommend downloading the very first show that we ever did here at MSC, and then go back and listen to tonight's show if you missed it.
You might notice a difference.
You will notice a tremendous difference, though. But I was telling JR during the break, though, we did this segment a long time ago. It was hilarious, and I was just thinking about it. We had this girl on our show. Her name was MJ. I really didn't want to go say her name, but anyways, she's cool and everything. But we did this segment a long time ago, and I used to use the Echo a lot. Okay. And I used to have like a leaky basement and playing in the background and, like ocean sound effects and stuff like that. And I would travel through her pussy, okay? There's no way to say it politely, okay? Through her vagina, all right? Well, she was talking about her ex-boyfriend or boyfriend or whatever the case may be. And, and I asked her a question, how many times she orgasmed, had an orgasm with the guy and everything like that. So I did my travels through her vagina, and using that. I'm going to find that clip.
Okay.
And I'm going to play it next week on the show. I have to find it. It's somewhere in our archive. There's over like 5 years worth of shows. I just got to figure out which one it was, though. I got notes on it, so I'll figure it out, though. But it's hilarious, though. All right, so during the break, we were talking about a couple stories that we're going to do here. What do you got over there, Joe Dirt?
All right.
Anything good?
Story out of Lake City, Florida.
Right.
The battle for pizza supremacy has taken a wrong turn in Florida. 2 managers of a Domino's pizza restaurant in Lake City in north central Florida have been charged with burning down a rival Papa John's location.
Awesome.
The motive? Police say one of the men admitted that he believed with his competitor out of the... Hold on, I'm trying to remember. That he believed with his competitor out of the way, more pizza lovers would flock to his restaurant.
That doesn't work that way, buddy. Does not work that way.
Well, he's trying to use the...
How about make the better pizza?
Exactly.
He's trying to use the simple knowledge, I guess, take out the competition, whatever, or eliminate the competition.
Right. Well,
maybe not literally, but that's what he did.
Well, he literally did it.
Papa John's doesn't have enough money to rebuild.
Right. Exactly. They're franchise. They're corporate. I mean, I'm sure they got enough money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Papa John's pizza location was gutted in the October 20th fire. Both men, Sean Everett Davidson, 23 years old, and Brian David Sullivan, 22 years old, were booked on an arson charge and were being held in jail.
So let me emphasize this though. You burn down your competitor's pizza joint. I'm just curious, did the sales increase at your pizza place after the competitor burned down? I highly doubt it. I don't think so.
Probably just ordered from a different Papa John's.
Exactly.
And especially if people find out, like when people find out these reports, like, oh,
right,
Domino's did that.
I love Domino's. There's nothing wrong
no,
with
I
this
mean,
story.
hey, I love Domino's. Papa John's is disgusting. I love Domino's.
Like, there's nothing wrong with
I
this
think
story.
Papa John's better than Domino's. As far as, chain pizza goes.
All right.
I mean, Pizza Hut's better than all of them, but
I'm a pizza connoisseur. I love pizza. I can probably eat it 7 days a week if I had to. And there is a couple pizza joints that I really, really like, and there's a couple that my wife she just plain out hates. Yeah. And one of them is Domino's. She does not like Domino's at all.
Yeah,
she hates
Domino's.
it.
Really?
I love Domino's
Cheese and
pizza.
crackers.
No, dude, they changed their formula, and it's a lot better than it was.
I don't really eat chain pizza places that much.
Right. And there's another one, too. It's a local mom-and-pop pizza joint. It's called Nunzio's. Oh, my God. Their pizza's
Yeah, I've had Nunzio's.
Their pizza's so greasy, but it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got when you eat it, you have to have a coronary doctor next to you because you know you're going to die from it, But
there's one like where I live in Ravenna, Guido's Pizza.
Right.
Like their pizza. It's pretty good, but it's just greasy.
That's the best pizza, greasy.
Right, and like there's some pizza chains. I mean, like Pizza Hut. I mean, come on.
Pizza Hut.
Cece's.
Cece's
honorable mention.
Awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
What?
Awful.
I'd rather eat
That
Little
is
Caesar.
garbage.
What?
I'd rather eat.
You can
Little
make
Caesars.
something better at home in like 20 minutes than
Yeah,
the
you can.
pizza
You could.
they have at CC's.
Well,
It's
yeah.
such a waste of money.
I can use Pillsbury dough and make a better pizza than them.
Well, not a pizza place, but hey, DiGiorno, good pizza.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good pizza too. I think we should have a pizza, like a homemade pizza competition here.
Okay.
I really think we should. I mean, we come in and me, you, and the whole crew here. We should make a pizza, a homemade pizza, and bring it in. And then we bring in a couple other staffers from other shows to just judge the pizza. And whoever wins, I don't know, we got to figure out something we can do.
Can we put special ingredients? I'm going to put fried chicken on my pizza.
Whatever your home
whatever
pizza
you
is.
want. Yeah, I mean,
my pizza's probably gonna be disgusting.
Well, JR,
you might as well call mine Pizza Pan Pizza. That is the worst pizza ever.
See, Pizza Pan is right on par with like CC's, and Domino's, and all
Their
that
sauce
crap.
sucks,
It's
dude.
garbage.
It sucks. Their sauce is garbage.
Buy
man.
one pizza, get 12 free.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you figure out why they do that because their pizza's disgusting.
Yeah,
right, exactly. And there was another one too. There's another pizza joint that used to do that too. I think they're out of business now, and thank God they are, because it was horrible. I mean, you go there, you buy one pizza, and then they tell you, well, you can get like these 15 more free if you want. You know, like, well, what am I going to do with these 15 other pizzas? You know what I'm saying? I just want the one. You know,
right?
But here's the thing, though. I think we all make one, and then we make a separate pizza that's the most disgusting pizza on the planet. Okay. It has like sardines and anchovies on it.
The stuff that me and JR drank last year.
Anything,
pickled pig's feet.
anything
Octopus.
we could possibly find without it's going to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you want to do that?
All right. Well, no. The loser has to eat a piece of that pizza.
Well, then why don't we?
Well, there's going to be.
Why don't we just all make one disgusting pizza instead of everybody making it, wasting money and making a disgusting pizza?
Well, no, you make your own pizzas. I'll make two. I'll make the disgusting pizza.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
I mean, I'll just use my original one because I'll try my best to make the best pizza, but it's going to be the most disgusting. So there's mine. Disgusting pizza.
But here's the thing: you cannot go and buy a frozen pizza and just make it and bring it in.
We'll be able to tell.
We'll be able to tell. You have to make it from homemade. It's got to be scratch. All right.
I'll just buy a frozen pizza and tell you to eat it. Like, this is my disgusting pizza, frozen pizza.
And you can't go, out, and you can't go out and just buy one too. At a pizza joint, you have to
out of the back of a van of some guy's,
car or something. Yeah. But you have to physically make one and bring it in.
I'm gonna win this.
Okay, and there's got to be here's the kicker. You have to show at least one picture of you making that pizza.
Okay.
All right, so that way we know that there's no cheating involved.
I'm out.
We good?
I'm out.
No,
I'm gonna win.
No,
I don't have a problem
everybody
with it.
has to be in. So you're in?
I guess.
You're in? Joe Dirt?
I'm in.
Tanya?
Kinda.
I'm down with it.
I'm down with it too. So next week, bring your pizza.
You just want free food.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And I'm going to bring the most disgusting pizza on the planet as well too. All right? Next week, pizza eating contest here.
Let's see if I can remember next week.
All right? I think that'll work.
I got to buy pizza ingredients.
I got the best pizza, dude. You're all going to lose anyways.
Oh, no. You're definitely not going to beat my pizza.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Tanya sounds good.
It's
chicken on it? Ooh,
oh,
man.
yeah.
Fried chicken?
Oh, yeah. I got it. Yeah. We're going to have that going
I
on.
could just see JR's. It's going to be a vegan pizza or something.
I won't make a vegan pizza. Vegan pizza is disgusting.
Now, okay, here's the thing, though. Our judges, we have to bring some judges in, which would be...
Ralphie.
Yeah, I'll see if we can get Ralphie to come in, because he's like the all-around, fat dude here. So
he loves pizza.
He
we
loves
all
pizza,
love pizza.
yeah.
We all
so
love pizza, so it's not discriminating Ralphie.
You know what? Let me just see if we can just get... I'm going to see if I can do this really quick. If I can get Ralphie on the phone, I'm sure we can. See if we can, though.
Get Alan from the Hangover Show.
Maybe we can get Alan. We'll see what we can do as far as getting Alan.
We'll find some hobo in the street.
That would be pretty cool, dude. Just get somebody off the street just to come in and do it.
Right, a special guest.
Some homeless guy.
Know.
Are you hungry?
Right.
Have some pizza.
All right, let me see if I can do this. All right.
Let's call him Ralphie.
I'm calling him now.
Uh-oh.
All right, let me see if I can get him on the phone here. He probably won't even recognize the number.
He mentions it every day.
I know. Well, it doesn't show the 800 number.
Oh.
It shows the studio line. You probably won't even know it.
Pick up your goddamn phone, Ralphie.
I'm not going to answer it if you don't know the number.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hello. You have reached the voicemail of Eric Wilder. After the tone.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Ralphie, this is Chris. You're live on the air. I need you to call back to the station before 11 o'clock. I need you as a judge on our show. I need you to come in one Friday night and actually judge a pizza eating thing. So we're all going to make a pizza here on the show, and we need you as a judge. So call me back before the end of the night here. We get off the air at 11 o'clock, so I need you to call me back ASAP. Call the 800 number. Thank you. All right, there you go. There's Ralphie.
Awesome.
All right, so we'll see what we can do. But while we're waiting for Ralphie to call in, what do you got over there, JR?
Okay. I got this. You know a police report is really good when there's a reference to a wooden ornamental dog woodshop project used as a bludgeon.
Huh?
This particular blunt object was the self-defense weapon of choice in a tag team beatdown delivered by a father and daughter when they discovered a vandal in their garage and he tried to escape. This was just this morning. Details from WKYC. This morning around 1 a.m. in Paynesville, a 15-year-old girl heard a noise in the garage. She called in her dad, and together they stumbled upon 21-year-old Brian Snyder breaking the side mirrors off the family cars. The father and daughter recognized Snyder as a former friend of the family's oldest son. He appeared drunk, and when they tried to detain him until the police could show up, he ran for it. Fighting ensued. A wooden ornamental dog woodshop project was wielded by the daughter. By the time the police were on the scene, Snyder and father were fighting it out on the front lawn. The suspect was taken to the hospital and was eventually charged with 2 counts of assault, breaking, entering, and vandalism. The report says Snyder and the older brother had a falling out 2 years ago.
That's insane.
Wow.
Kids are nuts, man. It's like fighting over potato salad. Now they're fighting over this, whatever. But I don't know.
Wooden ornamental
Exactly.
dog woodshop project.
Exactly. Come on. It's dumb. I mean,
I want to beat somebody with that.
Exactly. I just want to murder somebody with a wooden ornament.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, what do you got, Joe Dirt?
All right. I think we mentioned this a little bit ago about Halloween, some crazy Halloween stories.
Yeah.
This happened in Ohio, Southwest Ohio.
Okay.
A Southwest Ohio pastor has apologized.
This is good.
For giving trick-or-treaters comic book-style pamphlets about fearing God.
God.
That's exactly right, God.
The Hillsborough Times-Gazette reports that at least one parent...
I thought you were going to say the Hillsborough Baptist Church. That's that God hate fags people. All right, go ahead. All right.
They report that at least one parent had complained about a pamphlet titled Mean Mama, in which 3 children die, one by hanging himself.
Oh, my God.
The Reverend Kenny Kuzar of the Northview Baptist Church says his church was careless and he, quote, deeply apologizes. He says the pamphlet was inappropriate for small children and that his church doesn't preach such scare tactics. He says the church annually gives out religious tracts for Halloween, usually getting a good response. The church's Facebook page indicates 2,200 pamphlets were given out by church members to trick-or-treaters.
That's insane, dude.
That's ridiculous.
Parent C.J. Rooks says she was shocked when she saw her 3-year-old and 4-year-old children given this pamphlet on Thursday.
Okay, well, first off, I mean, all right, I'm going to stop you right there, though. All right, so, all right, I understand the whole thing where people are, giving these pamphlets out to these kids, but then here's my dilemma: the people that turn around and give these pamphlets out, to like a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old kid or whatever. They can't read it anyway. So, I mean, all they're going to see is nothing but pictures or whatever. But I don't understand why
the parents are obviously with them.
Yeah, but are the parents actually more upset because they have the kid got the pamphlet for trick or treat or whatever?
Yeah, I would have been mad because they didn't give my kids their candy.
Yeah. I don't think I'd be
candy.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be really pissed off about my 3-year-old getting that pamphlet or whatever. Now, if maybe my 10-year-old got that pamphlet where she can actually read what was going on, then I'd be kind of upset because all I could do is I would take that pamphlet just from my 3-year-old, throw it in the garbage and be done with it, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. I'd just like, oh, some religious nut just, gave a pamphlet out for Halloween, who cares? But if my 10-year-old got it where she can actually read it, I'd be a little bit upset then. So I don't think these 3-year-olds or whatever, it's not going to be a big deal for them,
Well, they're getting mad because they want their candy. What are you supposed to tell them then?
I know.
Oh, excuse the little pastor for giving you a pamphlet. I don't think he wants you to eat candy,
Right.
so move on.
Right. All right, Uncensored Net Noise, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, Chris, it's Ralphie from High on Sports.
Hey, dude, listen, I got a question for you. Did you get my voicemail?
No, I didn't get the voice, but I saw it. But I called you because I called you.
Okay, listen, I have a favor to ask of you. Next week, we're on the show. We're going to do a pizza eating thing, and you don't have to eat anything. All you have to do is you have to eat something, but you have to be a judge. Okay, so what's going to happen is Joe Dirt, myself, and JR and Tanya are going to make a pizza, a homemade pizza, and the best person with the best pizza wins. The loser has to eat this most disgusting pizza on the planet that I make, okay? But I need you. You're not going to eat the disgusting one. You just got to judge my pizza, Joe Dirt's, Tanya's, and JR's.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, so are you in to come in next week to actually judge these pizzas?
Yes, I am. I will be there. I will be there on the set of Uncensored Net Noise next week.
All right, cool. Our resident fat man for MSC is going to come in.
Really?
Asshole.
Dang.
Wait, did I edge out Kevin from Sunday Hangover that quickly?
Well, I want to see. Well, I don't know if Kevin can come in. I like to see if I can get Kevin, you, and maybe Alan to come in and judge these pizzas.
And get like another.
Okay, yeah, I know, I'm down.
All right, cool. So next week on the show, you got to be here before showtime. So be here at 8:30 to be here for the judging of the pizza.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, cool. That's all I needed. Thank you, Ralphie, for calling in, dude, and helping out.
All right, yeah, anytime, man.
All right,
and
thanks.
remember, anyone listening now, if you want to hear more.
All right, hold on a second here. I got something for Ralphie. Hold on, here we go. Don't be that douchebag Ralphie from Sports.
Oh,
he
no.
listens to Lady Gaga. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com. There you go, you bitch. All right.
That is my least favorite promo of all time, I think.
All right, thanks, Ralphie, for calling in, dude.
All right, anytime, man.
All right, later. All right, there's Ralphie. All right, so next week, dude, we're down, right? We're going to do this pizza eating thing?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Definitely.
All right.
I
What
guess.
do you got over there, Joe Dirt?
All right, story out of Oregon. A Portland woman who bought a horse, killed it, gutted it, and posed naked for photos inside the carcass broke no laws, or Oregon authorities decided this. And she says she can't understand people's interest in her. Quote, no idea why people care. Joshua Lawton, 21 years old, told Seattle Weekly, which published photos that she posted on the internet.
All right, first off, she killed a horse.
It's like friggin'
Killed a horse.
Empire Strikes Back.
Right,
gutted
exactly.
the Han Solo gutted the Tauntaun.
Right,
Slumped inside of it.
Perfect analogy right there. So she gutted the horse. She got inside of it. She wore it as a coat, and now she's disgusting, man.
That is nasty.
She's naked inside the horse
She
too.
was cold because she was naked.
Yeah.
Don't she have clothes? I mean, homeless people out there have the ability to go and get clothes from like a shelter or something. Why be? She even paid for the horse. She bought the horse. She brought it home. She killed it. She gutted it, and she got inside.
Inside what? The skin? Or what are you
The
saying?
horse. She cut the
carcass.
The
carcass.
She cut the horse open and went inside of it.
Let me emphasize this again.
The horse
She
is
chopped-
not a closet.
Hold on.
Basically, that's what she did.
You go inside closets, not horses.
This lady goes inside horses.
She cut the head off the horse and she crawled inside of it, Tanya.
She is disgusting and full of bacteria right about now. That's
That is
nasty.
unsanitary.
Definitely.
Naked, too, on top
And
of
then
it.
why did you get naked? Like, you're going to have horse blood, guts all up in your cock. That's just disgusting. I don't understand it.
Like I've said for a long time, women are psycho.
Hold on. Now.
Now, all right.
This woman is psycho.
All right, so is there anything else in that story that says that why she went and did this? I mean...
Was that for religious purposes? What was it?
Was it a photo shoot gone wrong or something?
Well, continuing with the story, Lawton and her boyfriend had taken over care of the 32-year-old horse, which they said was in declining health. They told Washington County Sheriff's deputies that they shot it near Portland with a rifle and gutted it. Then Lawton stripped and climbed inside. She also posed outside of it, covered in its blood, and with parts of the horse's organs.
Oh, she's sick. Put her in jail, under the jail.
Sexy.
She posted the photos on the internet, and a man in North Carolina who came across them reported them to the deputies. Lawton reportedly told investigators that they wanted to humanely kill the horse and eat it.
So gut the fucking thing and get inside of it is
my
humanely
gosh.
killing... Oh my God! Look, I'm not a PETA freak, but come on, PETA, where are you at for this? I mean, come on! She gutted the horse, she crawled inside of it, she played with its testicles, and then all of a sudden, she's getting a slap on the wrist for it.
And she wants to eat it.
She's a
She
disgusting
wanted to
whore.
humanely kill the horse and eat it. And she wanted to feel what it would be like to be inside of a dead horse.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
I was thinking that same thing the other day. What is that like?
Yeah, me too.
What is it like being inside like a dead body?
Right. Well, we found out what that guy was digging up bodies and bringing them home, putting them in doll outfits and shit. So I mean, I guess this bitch can do it with horses.
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
Whatever. Everybody has their own cup of tea.
I guess, man.
That's disgusting.
And the last line here, like it says, like investigators decided the couple had violated no laws.
See?
Well, I mean, when you think about it, what laws would there be to?
Well, the horse. Okay, look.
I mean, people wear
Look.
dead animals. The new car smell in every new car
Oh
is
my
dead animals.
God.
Yes.
It's the leather. Off
Yeah,
the seats.
that car you're driving, that's this horse.
When that new car smell, that's dead animals.
No, it's a glue that my daughter uses at school, dude. All right, look, I understand that the horse was on its way to the glue factory, 33 years old. Okay, I totally understand that. I'm in compliance with that. I understand that though. But it's like, you have a dog that's like 20 years old, and you times that by 7, the dog's like 1,000,000 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, the dog is has hip problems or breathing problems, but you're not going to take the dog and go out back and shoot the fucking thing because, it's got a back leg problem and I'm just going to shoot the dog. No, you don't do that. You let the dog die peacefully at home, and then you humanely bury the dog or get the dog stuffed like some people do, or burn the dog and get the ashes for the dog or whatever the case may be. But you don't go out back, shoot the fucking horse, crawl inside of it and wear it as a coat. That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, you don't Michael Vick any of these animals.
Exactly. That's exactly right. I mean, and I don't understand why PETA hasn't been involved with this yet. I mean, I'm sure they haven't caught wind of the psycho bitch with the horse, but I mean, I'm hoping they do because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a PETA freak though. I mean, I eat steak, I eat cows and shit, so I mean, I want my steak, but I don't think the farmers are crawling inside the cow to fucking wear it and then taking the cow and then selling it to me, at a grocery store. That's not the case. This bitch is a psycho.
She's psycho. She needs evaluating. That's what she needs.
I've been trying to tell you guys all this time.
No, it's nothing to do with women being psycho. This bitch is just fucking loony. She's just loony. I'm sorry, man. She needs a freaking enema or something. I don't know.
She needs to stop wanting to eat horse.
I don't know.
That's what she needs.
No idea. All right, real quick, guys. We're going to take a break, our last break of the night, and we'll come back and we'll wrap up the show. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
Uncensored Net Noise.
It's electronic. Yeah, so's my vibrator. But I don't have to sit in the chair and listen to it for an hour and a half.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise right here on MorningShowCentral.com.
Hey, this is Joe Dirt, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out.
Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network.
Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy.
Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand,
Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement.
It's now available at retail locations across the country,
as well as online at ReduxDirect.com.
That's ReduxDirect.com.
Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network,
where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world.
Cocaine Energy Supplement.
You can become a member.
By logging on to lovecocaine.com.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
Hey, Unsigned Bands.
You are jam-packed.
Hey, Unsigned Bands.
Want your music heard?
Yeah! Shoot us an email with the name of the band and the MP3 of the song.
Send it to show@morningshowcentral.com.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network
on morningshowcentral.com.
If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style.
Lifestyle Limousine Service.
Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service.
Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com.
Reserve your ride now.
330-903-0508. 330-903-0508.
Lifestyle Limousine Service.
And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you.
Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel
dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy.
With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services,
you can be confident your station will be all it can be.
Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com
and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
Coming at you from the rock and roll capital, it's an exciting and fast-paced global forum
with the man who knows how to help get your band even better.
Yeah! Doc Rock tackles industry issues with informed guests
and invites your questions, concerns, and tales of band life.
There's never a dull moment in Doc's world of showbiz.
He cares about artist issues and escalating your talents.
So make an appointment with Doc Rock on Band-Aid.
Thank you!
Tuesday night, starting at 9:05.
Only on MorningshowCentral.com.
Join host Brian for Dominion Live Chicago every Friday night, 11 p.m. Central to 1 a.m. Right here
on MorningshowCentral.com.
Got time on your hands?
Oh, fuck! Ow! 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 Ow!
What?
Ow!
send us an email. Hit the Contact Us page on MorningShowCentral.com.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
Uncensored Net Noise.
Every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on Morning Show Central Radio Network.
MorningShowCentral.com.
Don't touch that mouse.
Besides, you don't run the same gag twice. You do the next gag.
MorningShowCentral.com. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com.
What do you need to know about the Sunday Hangover Show? The name says it all.
Leave it alone, man. The Sunday Hangover Show.
Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. on MorningShowCentral.com.
Prepare to get your cock rocked to kingdom come.
Welcome back to the show that doesn't discriminate.
We'll bang everyone equally.
You can handle that? You got a job.
It's Uncensored Net Noise. From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening
to Morning Show Central Radio Network. It's Uncensored Net Noise.
Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
Live on MorningShowCentral.com. If you'd like to call the show,
1-888-668-0742.
Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
I don't have time to do anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be famous like you guys. I want to be famous like you all.
Trust me, we're not famous. We're not famous at all. We're a bunch of douchebag internet radio guys that do a show on Friday night when we can be out partying with our friends or whatever, or at home with our loved ones or something like that.
Yeah.
But we decided, you know what, we'll come in and do a show and entertain some people that want to listen to us, which is crickets.
Yeah.
In all my years of radio, I've never seen anything like this.
Some shows simply don't give a fuck.
This is one of those shows.
Yeah! Woo!
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, guys, we're back. If you want, you can call the show. The number is 888-668-0742. Again, the number is 888-668-0742. Or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Jump in the chat. JR's in there, so is Joe Dirt. We've got about 10 minutes left before the show's over, and I just want to remind you guys, if you missed any part of the show, you can always go to our website, uncensorednetnoise.com, and download this and past shows. Also, we're on YouTube as well. You can always go to YouTube and type in Uncensored Net Noise, and you'll be able to find us there and listen to the show. Or even just post it wherever you like. Spread the word about the show. That'd be great, too. Also, I want to let you guys know as well that Cocaine Energy Drink, they came to us not too long ago, and we might be doing some sort of live remote at a GameStop. Okay? And they're doing like the Call of Duty, whatever, I guess midnight release or something like that.
Yeah.
And we're going to be there broadcasting live and passing out Cocaine Energy Drink. I'll have more details once I find them all out. I still have to talk to Pamela from Redux to find out what's going on, and also Jamie from Redux as well. But once we get more information on that, we'll let you know. And also go to their website, drinkcocaine.com, and they got the brand new shots out there. Check those shots out, dude. I had one of those the other day, and I shouldn't have actually drank the whole entire bottle. I should have just drank half of it because dude, I didn't go to bed till like 3 in the morning. Yeah. I took this thing maybe about 4:30 in the afternoon. I didn't go to bed till like 3. And I'm like, I should have just maybe took half the bottle. I mean, this stuff works, man. And a lot of people, they ask me, like, well, you're constantly talking about cocaine energy drink. Is this stuff really? Yeah, it works, man. I mean, you need to try one. So I give them a can of the drink or whatever the case may be, and they take it, and they're like, okay, nothing's happening. Give it time. Give it a little time. And they drink it, and then, like, 2 hours later, they're texting me like, dude, I can't stop talking. I can't stop moving or whatever. And I'm like, well, I told you. You don't believe me, so there you go. I mean, perfect example is Ralphie from Ion Sports. He was at the birthday bash for that one year, and he was just pacing back and forth. I mean, I think he had like 10 of them or something like that night.
Well, yeah, that's because he had like so many of them.
Right, exactly. But he was like talking to himself and
bouncing off walls.
Exactly, like woohoo, one of those type of deals. But it was insane though. But check them out online, drinkcocaine.com. I think it's better than all those other energy drinks out there and those shots too. Like that 5-hour energy drink, that shit makes me jittery. I took one of those one time just to see what it'd do.
I could use one right now. I'm falling asleep.
And the thing, well,
the cocaine.
Do you want to go to sleep though?
Not really. No.
Do you want to stay up? I'll give you a shot. I'm serious. If you want a shot of it, I'll give you a shot of it.
All right.
I'll give it to you after the show. Because I don't have them next to me over here.
I want it right now.
Well, you have to wait. But
never mind. I don't want it.
Okay then.
God,
forget you then.
I'll have to drink this whenever it thaws.
I can't believe we got a refrigerator in the studio.
Our fridge, which is a freezer.
Right, exactly. It froze like 5-6 cans of the cocaine energy drink, and Joe Dirt's got one of them.
Can't even stand up straight.
No, the can keeps falling over and shit. But yeah, check them out online, drinkcocaine.com, and they have the brand new shots out there. They're awesome, dude. Like I said, those 5-hour energy drinks. When I took one of those things, it made me really jittery, and I just didn't like the coming down off that. It kind of sucked though. So, all right, Joe, you ready for Joe Dirt's Corner over there?
Yes, I am.
All right, here we go.
Are you ready?
Ooh, yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble. Making his way to the Joe Dirt.
I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
Really? You fans can stick it, brother. Fight. You big dummy. That's who I am.
All right, Joe, what do you got?
All right, well, I talked about this on the last one we did 2 weeks ago, and about my deal with Verizon and my phone.
You still having problems with that damn thing?
I probably a couple days after 2 weeks ago when we did that, the following Monday. No, actually not Monday. Excuse me. Last Friday, the week we were off.
Right.
That's when I finally got my bill from Verizon. What
wow.
My final payment is. It was like $400 some odd because it had my normal bill is like almost $100, but then it was like cancellation fee. It was like $300.
Well, wait, what's up? But your contract was over, so you shouldn't have had.
No, it wasn't over. I ended it.
Oh, you ended it. Oh, okay. So you Wow, dude.
See, that's what pissed me off because it took so long. That's why I wanted to pay that right away because my bill was usually due on the 18th of every month.
Yeah.
And this was way past the 18th.
Okay.
But they told me, it takes a few weeks for the billing cycle to go through. I'm like, but whatever, But when I tried to pay it originally, I tried to pay at the nearest Verizon where I live, and they couldn't help me.
Nothing on record.
Yeah, they said no account found. I'm like, well, obviously no account found because I have no account with Verizon anymore.
Right. So basically,
I had to go to corporate, a corporate one,
right,
in Streetsboro.
Wow. You had to go all the way to Streetsboro just to settle this thing?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
But luckily there, when I was going to get it paid at the Ravenna store, they would have to charge me $3 to do payment right there or whatever. But when I went to Streetsboro, they didn't charge me that $3 charge or whatever.
Yeah.
But it still cost me over $400.
So you get it all square away?
But it's all good now.
All right. Well,
so
good.
Got that taken care of.
Yeah.
Basically have no money left until this coming week when I get paid.
Yeah, well.
But then, like I said, in the long run, it's going to save me money. Yeah. That way I can focus on my student loans.
And other things that you want.
Other bills that I have.
Right. Christmas is coming too, man. Yeah.
Yeah, well, now I got to find. Well, I don't really have nobody to buy Christmas.
You could buy me something.
And me. What are you
You got Tanya in there, dude.
Well, I love presents.
JR loves presents.
Well, no, not JR. Just kidding. Me and Tanya are going out for Christmas dinner. Some Christmas ale. They got that at local retail stores.
Listen, you could have actually fought that a little bit, though, too. You could have, gave him some, hardship story or something like that, and you probably could have got that $300, brought down to, something a little lower for you, too. I mean, that's the thing, Joe Dirt, man. You have to fight, man, when it comes to bills like that, dude. Don't let anybody run you over, dude. Because the thing is that they'll take advantage of you. I mean, if you got a bill and you want to dispute the damn thing, go right to the top with it, man. And actually physically go after them, because if you don't, man, they'll take all your money, and then you're going to be ass out and not have anything for the next week or whatever. I mean, here's the thing. And when if you have a bill or something, and I don't want to make a long drawn out story about this, if you have a bill or something like that, and you know that you're going to cancel it or whatever, I mean, you got to be on your feet with it. You have to turn around and fight for that. I mean, I could, if it was my bill, dude, I probably would have got that thing down to $100 and said, "Here you go. Here's $100. I'm done." You know. Or the other thing is that I'm not telling you to do this, and I'm not telling anybody to do this. I would have let it go to collections, and then you would have just paid a. You can tell them that you want to pay like a settlement, and you could have paid half of that. You could have just paid maybe $150 to $200, and that would have been it. And you would have saved yourself $200. You had a little ding on your credit report, but who cares? I mean, you paid $200. That'll go away in like 2 years, 3 years, anyways, and you're done. But you live.
See, like me,
yeah,
like I just wanted to pay the bill. And,
I know.
You know, they were pissing me off because they wouldn't send me the bill
right
when it should have been sent normally.
I got it. All right, real quick. All right, so we got Joe Dirt corner out of the way, right? We all done with that?
Yes.
All right, so
I got this. Sports story.
You got the sports story.
Yes.
Joe Dirt. And you are a dummy, dude, for not fighting for that, though.
Right.
Real quick, JR's got a story real quick, and then we'll do your sports thing. What do you got over there?
A sports thing, too.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy.
All right.
The 2 Iranian soccer players are facing a prison sentence and a public 74-strike lashing for using inappropriate behavior to celebrate a goal during a nationally televised game on Saturday.
What do they do?
What dastardly deed did these 2 commit? A congratulatory pat on the butt.
Really? Come on.
The thing we see football and baseball players do all the time here in America is considered a severely punishable offense in Iran.
That's stupid.
Mohammad Nasrati and his Persepolis teammate Shays Rezai, I don't know,
whatever,
have already been suspended and fined approximately $40,000 each for celebrating a goal that ended the team's losing streak. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's basically it.
I mean, all right, look.
Patting each other on the butt. They get 74 public strike lashing and the $40,000 each.
All right, so here's the thing, though. We see it all the time in baseball, basketball, football, you know, all that, like, you know, pat on the ass or whatever. You know, look, okay, I guess it's okay or whatever, you know, and I don't see anything wrong with it, you know, but why beat the hell out of someone if they do it in Iran? I mean, it's kind of retarded, man. I don't understand. I mean, I understand that there's laws and rules in Iran and
different cultures.
And different cultures and stuff like that. But 75 or 74 lashing on the back because he patted his buddy on the butt?
Yep.
Wow,
I hate to see if you pat a woman on the ass there. Do you die if you do that?
Yeah, decapitation.
What if it was an all women's team?
Their arm.
Right. What if
they don't have all women's teams there?
Well, I'm just saying hypothetically. Okay,
let's even have women there.
Right, let's say they're in burqas and they're running around with a soccer ball or something. Okay, and it's a team, and then one of the chicks smacks the other chick on the ass. I mean, did they get a 75 lashing too or whatever?
They stone her. That's what they stone her.
Basically.
That's stupid, man.
Wow.
Retarded, man.
I mean, basically, we think that's crazy. They're probably thinking, like, oh, why do they do that over in America? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's true.
Why do they celebrate like that?
Right.
I don't know. Different cultures, like we said.
I guess. All right. You ready over there, Joe Dirt?
I am.
There we go.
That noise. Time to scratch that jock itch. It's the UNN Sportscast. Uncensored. Uncensored net noise.
All right. Let's blast through this, Joe. What do you got?
Maybe Ralphie has heard about this a few times.
Right.
This talk and it's brought up, but from Cleveland, beloved Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Somewhat beloved, I guess. Yeah.
They suck.
A week after Halloween, the ghosts and goblins are haunting Northeast Ohio once again. This is the story I'm reading right here. It started more than about 2 months ago. It was the sinister droppings of a contract issue that have volleyed between president, agent, and player. If you believe in the make-believe so-called Madden curse, we've all heard probably of the Madden curse.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Believe it with Peyton Hillis, running back of the Browns.
I don't believe it at all.
No,
don't believe
because
it?
he struggled last year too.
Right,
at the
exactly.
same exact time.
Yeah.
So it's all kind of bullshit.
I don't believe the whole thing with Peyton Hillis, dude.
No.
I mean, I think it's total BS and everything.
He's doing the same exact thing he did last year.
Right.
He's playing the exact same way.
He was hurt a little bit in the beginning.
and then he struggles a little bit. It's the same thing.
Right. So,
but he did have 1,000 yards rushing, over 1,000 yards rushing last year.
Okay.
Just to get that.
Right. I understand that, though, but he's still the same Peyton Hillis, regardless of him being on the Madden cover or him just being plain old Peyton Hillis. I mean, I don't blame the Madden curse on his
struggles.
His struggles. It's him. He brought it upon himself with his health issues and him getting hurt. That's his problem. I mean, the other thing is too, like I heard Mike Holmgren, he's going to be leaving the Cleveland Browns soon. He's no longer going to be the GM of the Browns anymore. And then I also heard that Peyton Hillis is going to be leaving pretty soon. Because he can't figure out his contract disputes with the Browns. I mean, the Browns were giving him $13 million to play or something like that for his new contract, and he passed it up. He doesn't even want it. He's holding out for more money. But dude, why would I want to pay you more money when you can't even play? I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's like going into, it's like my dilemma with a car. It's like when I went out and test drove those cars today, they were all junk, and they want $6,500 for that piece of shit car that broke down on me. I'm not going to pay that. So the same thing with Peyton Hillis. He's like a broken car. I'm not going to spend $13 million for his salary for him just to sit on the bench and look pretty.
Peyton Hillis, in my eyes, maybe not just in my eyes, other people as well, but the way I see it, Peyton Hillis has very quickly become irrelevant. He's the cover of Madden 12.
You know what? Best of luck to Peyton Hillis. Yes. I hope he finds a huge career in some other
I mean, he has a pretty good
team.
A pretty good following because a lot of people can relate to him.
What, on Twitter?
The way he, no, not on Twitter. Like the way he, his upbringing, the way he grew up and everything. A countryman, I guess. A lot of people can relate to that.
I mean, there's been a lot of players here in Cleveland that are like, oh, we're home. This is our home team. We're never going to leave Cleveland and blah, blah, blah. Peyton is the same way. He's like, I'm down with the Browns and, I'm going to be here for the long haul, and he's holding out for $13 million and all this other crap. And it's like, dude, I can't pay you $13 million. I mean, it's like someone coming to the studio and saying, look, I am the best guy on radio. I can bring you listeners. I can make you tons and tons and tons of money at your radio station. And then this guy goes on the air, and he's a total fucking douchebag. And he doesn't bring anything to the station at all. Am I going to hire him? Hell no, I'm not going to hire him because why should I spend all this money on this guy when he's not going to help produce anything for my radio station? And that's the same way for the Browns. If he's not going to produce for the Browns, why should I even pay him?
And he's not even the best player on the Browns.
No,
even with the year he had last year, Josh Cribbs.
Didn't we lose another player to another Cleveland Browns player like Massaquoi or something like that?
Yeah. Well, he's out with injury.
But didn't they release him or something? They just released another Browns player.
Robisky.
That's it.
Wide receiver, yeah.
Yeah, they just and you know what? I'd rather kept him. I mean, the guy. I thought, okay, he had a little bit of struggles, but he was out there every freaking Sunday doing something.
That's something you can't say with Peyton Hillis.
Exactly. Why would you want to give up someone that's actually catching the ball out there? He may have lost it a few times, but I mean the kid came right out of college right into the NFL, and you got to give him a little bit of time to acclimate himself with the NFL and the Cleveland Browns, and the Browns like, oh, we got to get rid of him because he dropped a few of them.
Yeah. Peyton Hillis, he's going to take his talents to South Beach.
Yeah, let him go with LeBron.
Just like Josh Cribbs. Josh Cribbs should do that. Josh Cribbs, I feel bad for him.
I don't.
He's busting his ass for a sorry team. He really is.
I don't feel sorry for any of the Cleveland Browns.
But if I could get through this real quick, the whole point of the story, if you believe in the Madden curse, if you don't believe in the Madden curse, let's just go through this real quick. Last year, Madden 11 had Drew Brees on the cover.
Yeah.
Went through the entire season injury-free.
Okay.
But threw a career-high 22 interceptions. So,
All right.
There's something to believe there. Madden 10 had Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald on cover. Polamalu was injured. Larry Fitzgerald was injured. You had Brett Favre, who was on the cover one year. The year that he was on the cover with a Green Bay jersey that year, but did not play. He played for the Jets.
Okay.
They didn't make the playoffs. Vince Young was on the cover. No curse there, so that could be broken right there. But probably the most famous one of the Madden curse, 2004, Michael Vick was on the cover. The day after Madden 04, the cover came out, that game came out, he broke his ankle. So
I don't
So
believe
if you believe in it,
I
I don't
don't.
know, you know, just-
I don't. I think it's just stupid.
It's just
superstition
it's just
nonsense.
Bad luck, coincidentally bad luck. That's what I don't believe in it though.
You believe in that stuff, JR? No, I don't either.
Really.
How about you,
Because
Tanya?
There's been so much stuff on.
No, not really.
I don't either.
They say the same thing about the Sports Illustrated cover curse.
Right. Well, look at LeBron James. Well, yeah. Okay,
I
never
found
mind.
something that you might find kind of funny
All right, go
really
ahead.
quick
All right.
before we get out of here. On Cleveland Scene, they have this absolutely epic 1974 letter from the Cleveland Browns to a fan.
Okay.
And some guy sent this letter to the Browns. It says, "Gentlemen, I am one of your season ticket holders who attends or tries to attend every game. It appears one of the pastimes of several fans has become the sailing of paper airplanes, generally made out of the game program. As you know, there is a risk of serious eye injury and perhaps an ear injury as a result of such airplanes. I am sure that this has been called to your attention and that several of your ushers and policemen witnessed the same. Please be advised that since you are in a position to control or terminate such action on the part of the fans, I will hold you responsible for any injury sustained by any person in my party attending one of your sporting events." And this is very, very truly yours, Rutzel, and it has the actual letters. And then the actual letter from the Cleveland Browns, Cleveland Stadium, it has the letter on here. It says, "Dear Mr. Cox, attached is a letter that we received on November 19th, 1974. I feel that you should be aware that some asshole is signing your name to stupid letters. Very truly yours, Cleveland Stadium Corporation."
That's funny, dude. That's hilarious, man. I like that. That's cool. That is cool. I like that. Some asshole signing your name. Sincerely yours, the Cleveland Browns.
That is awesome.
And have a great day.
Exactly.
Right.
All right. On that note, guys, we're going to get the hell out of here for Tanya, Joe Dirt, and JR, and myself. We're going to get the hell out of here. You guys have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week. Next week on the show, we have Dallas from American Rockstar in studio. We're going to talk to him. Also, we can use him as a judge, too.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Next week is the pizza eating contest. You guys better be prepared. Tanya, I'm kicking your ass.
Oh, yeah, it's on, baby.
All right. On that note, we're going to get out of here. Peace, guys. We're out.
Okay, wait. I love you. Okay, bye. I'm not even going to say anything. It's so embarrassing.
What the fuck is going on?
The crew at Uncensored Net Noise would like to thank the sponsors that make our weekly show possible.
Cocaine Energy Supplements.
Lifestyle Limousine.
Intense Frequency Production.
Guitar Center, North Olmsted, Ohio.
Joe the Printer Guy.
Broken Fan Media.
And Pete99.com. Web hosting done right.
Did you miss any of the show?
What the hell happened to you guys?
Actually, we were hoping you could tell us.
Then check out our website at morningshowcentral.com and visit the archives for this and other past shows.
Also, check out the games, photo galleries, chat rooms, and more.
We're supposed to be fighting for truth, justice, and the American way here.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not controlled by the FCC, our wives, girlfriends, gay lovers, or favorite barnyard animals. And if you have any complaints,
call someone who cares.
Be sure to tune in next week for another sick and twisted edition of Uncensored Net Noise.
Ah, conspiracy theories and masturbation. I suspected there was a connection.
If you have any questions, comments, bitches, complaints, or great stories about barnyard fetishes,
shoot us an email at show@morningshowcentral.com.
And be sure to check out the live show next Friday night, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Right here on morningshowcentral.com.
Must be great to be able to make a living doing something you love.
From Chris and the rest of the gang here at Uncensored Net Noise, have a great weekend.
And we'll catch you next week.